Want to unlock the secrets of timeless storytelling? Robert, the mind behind the 48 Laws of Power, a book that sold millions and is loved by everyone from CEOs to hip-hop legends, is going to reveal in this video how to craft stories that captivate for generations. We're going to talk about his journey as a drunk, failed screenwriter to becoming a best-selling author. Robert shares the exact methods that made him a literary icon. Whether you're a writer, entrepreneur, or creator, this video is packed with the tools you need to make your stories unforgettable. It might just change the way you write forever. So first, who is Robert Greene? He went from being a drunk, failed scriptwriter to penning 7 best-selling books, including the wildly popular The 48 Laws of Power, which has sold millions of copies worldwide. His work has influenced everyone from politicians to entrepreneurs to people like 50 Cent. What is his secret? Storytelling. In Robert's eyes, story isn't just a tool, it's the act of seduction. I'm going to extract how you can master it. By the way, this is from a much longer interview with Robert. I will link to that down below if you want to go and watch the full interview. I highly recommend that you do. But for those of you that just want the key insights and don't want to sit there for over an hour, here we go. The first observation is timelessness in writing.
To kind of ground you in the sort of timeless element of being a human being. I want to kind of lift you out of our day-to-day world and see that we are products of history.
Robert emphasizes the importance of creating stories that transcend trends and that will resonate across generations. One of the key insights is to avoid writing for the moment. Trendy, fleeting topics will lose relevance really fast, but stories built on universal human emotions like love, ambition, betrayal, survival, they will remain powerful for decades.
We're all going to die. That's a basic reality every human faces. And it's so vital to our thinking and so vital to our culture, to everything that happens.
In his book, The 48 Laws of Power, he explores themes of human behavior and power dynamics. These are concepts that have been relevant throughout history, and so they continue to resonate today. For you as a writer, make sure to anchor your writing in fundamental truths about human nature, rather than just surface-level cultural phenomena. The second point I pulled out from this is the art of storytelling and research.
Research is something I've done for many, many years and I'm good at. I'm good at finding things.
Great storytelling begins with research. Robert believes that immersing yourself in knowledge allows you to create richer, more authentic narratives. A key insight is that research is ultimately the backbone of a compelling story. Without enough raw material, your writing is going to lack depth and authenticity. Robert dives deep into historical texts, biographies, and psychology to uncover anecdotes and lessons that will fuel his books. For you as a writer, approach research like a detective. Be curious, dig deep, and collect a wide variety of material, even if you don't use all of it immediately. The third insight was challenges in finding the right stories. Not every story or anecdote fits into your work. Robert shares how selecting the right stories requires precision and patience. It's tempting to include every interesting story, but it's actually more important to choose those that serve your theme and that strengthen your message. In The 48 Laws of Power, Robert carefully curates historical examples that align with each law, ensuring that every anecdote he adds actually enhances the reader's understanding. For you as a writer, when you're researching, ask yourself, does this story add clarity to my theme? Does it feel natural and organic within the broader context? Another great insight was to organize research with a note card system.
I did a lot of research for that book in a very condensed period of time, that the material was overwhelming me.
Robert uses a meticulous note card system to organize his research and develop his ideas over time. Writing becomes much easier when your research is well organized. This system allows you to group ideas together that are related. You can identify themes and find connections between seemingly unrelated information. Robert sorts his notes into categories, such as recurring themes or character archetypes, which he will then later use to structure his books. For you as a writer, use physical or digital note cards to track your ideas. Label them by theme, so character, concept, and then review them regularly for inspiration. Number 5 is to connect abstract ideas to concrete experiences. Abstract ideas are more impactful when they're paired with something that's relatable and tangible.
Abstract ideas can be very interesting sometimes, but then the abstract ideas have to be concrete, otherwise I can't connect to them.
Readers need an anchor to understand and connect with big ideas. Concrete examples make abstract concepts more accessible and more memorable. In the 48 Laws of Power, Robert pairs theoretical concepts about power with historical stories, so it comes alive for the reader. For you as a writer, use anecdotes, metaphors, or vivid imagery to ground complex ideas in reality. This is going to help the readers to grasp and retain your message. Understanding your audience's perspective and emotional needs is going to build trust and engagement. Readers are drawn to stories that feel genuine and that resonate with them on a personal level. Robert has an ability to empathize with his audience.
First of all, you have to be accepting of people. You can't be judging. So the judging, moralistic writer is looking down on the reader.
It allows him to write books that resonate across a diverse demographic. For you, when you're writing, before you write, ask yourself, what does my audience actually care about? How can I address their struggles or their aspirations in an authentic way? The other key insight that I took from this interview is the power of storytelling.
You want to make something come to life.
Storytelling is a tool for persuasion, influence, and connection. A well-told story can change how people think, feel, and act. Story is not just entertainment, it's a tool for impact. Robert's books are structured like seductive narratives. They pull the reader in with compelling historical anecdotes and leave them with practical lessons. For your writing, treat storytelling as a form of seduction. Draw your audience in with intrigue, hold their attention with suspense, and leave them satisfied with a clear resolution. The 8th insight I took from this was purpose in writing. Every story that you create needs a clear purpose or message. Without one, the narrative will just lack focus and it will fail to resonate. Your purpose is the foundation of your story. Whether it's to teach, inspire, or entertain, knowing your purpose ensures that every element of your writing contributes to the larger message. In the 48 Laws of Power, each law serves a purpose: to teach readers how to navigate the complexities of power dynamics. The clarity of this purpose makes the book impactful and enduring. Define your purpose before you start writing. Ask, what do I want my audience to feel? What do I want them to learn or do after they read this? Like I said, below I've put a link to the full interview, which is over an hour long, but well worth a watch if you have time. And did you know writing by hand changes your brain? Learn how by watching the video on screen now.